Hey,
Hello.
do you know what time it is?
Is it train derailment time?
Nope, it's Wesker time.
I know that name, and that's about it. I'm kind of excited for this.
So Wesker works alone. So that means he's the only character you can choose from, and that also means that this level is only available in single player. You can't actually do that in 2-player.
That's right. This does have co-op.
Yep. You can unlock playing those in 2-player after you beat the game, but
The plans to reuse the management training facility were scrapped by Marcus's unfortunate outburst. Not only that, but the incident appeared to spread the virus to the area surrounding the mansion, causing a biohazard outbreak. It is time to abandon the sinking ship that is Umbrella.
The virus is out. We can't hide this anymore.
It appears Umbrella is finished.
We're just gonna walk away? Our research isn't complete. We can make a more powerful virus.
Do what you like. The T-virus is near completion and only needs test data. That is why STARS is in place. I will bring them into the mansion.
Damn it! I better get rid of this place before there are any more complications.
yeah, just blow it up. That'll work.
Man.
That always works. I kind of wish these levels had some sort of a dark filter.
Wesker here. I will use the
Because
rope
going
to return to the
from
training
that
facility
cutscene
and
to
depart
this.
from there.
Well, no, just because to simulate the fact that he always wears shades.
Ooh,
Always.
Yeah, good point.
So yeah, that's Wesker. He's always like that. That's all he ever does. He just scowls.
And apparently shoots things.
Yep. I think this is actually the only game where you can play as Wesker. Not that it really makes that much of a difference. You can probably pick him in one of the Mercenaries mini games, but that's just a bonus mode that doesn't really have any story or anything.
Is that where Lady Hunt comes from?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that.
One of the only things I know about is there's some game on Steam in this series that has some of the weirdest DLC I've ever seen. Like Lady Hunk, which is someone in a gas mask who's just carrying this giant anti-tank rifle with no pants.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. These spiders are new.
Yep.
I like the little wriggling when they die.
This level does have a couple of new enemies. You're supposed to do the Resident Evil 1 levels first, but we didn't. So they don't really get a proper introduction, and Wesker is nonplussed. It's like, oh, spiders.
Well, the dude is the information officer. You'd think he knows about them.
I suppose.
We injected something into these a while back. Australia. I don't think I'd realized that they actually had a little face on them until now, and it's permanently angry.
Yeah, all of the bonus levels are actually just,
Reused regular ones.
yeah, exactly. It's usually in an interesting way, and they're always harder, which, by the way, yeah, I fucked it up. But I had the first aid spray, so it doesn't matter.
Yay! So those carry over between levels, or did you find that earlier and I missed it?
It was in, as soon as the level started, it was there.
So, are all of his levels going to involve showing up 10 minutes after the heroes are done and just going, clean up?
Pretty much, yeah.
And none of this happened in the games?
Well, in Zero, like, Wesker just appears in cutscenes, standing over that console, watching you and talking to William Birkin.
Oh, okay.
That's all he does. It's just like
His shtick. Okay.
it just cuts somewhere else, and it's like, oh, Wesker's watching. Okay, back to Billy and Rebecca.
I dig it. I can totally dig it.
I think this is the only place in either this level or the other beginnings that isn't in the regular one.
Umbrella sewerage.
I mean, at least you'd expect to find a shitload of leeches in the sewer.
That's true. That makes sense.
And the chemical runoff or whatever the hell it is. Just shooting all the monitors, because why not?
It's not like there's anything else to do when there's nothing on screen and you got infinite bullets. Oh, it's one of those subway puzzles.
Yep, but you don't have to solve it.
Wait, was it actually a thing in one of the games?
Maybe, I'm not sure. They have some really dumb puzzles sometimes.
I think you mentioned a couple of them, yeah. I don't know that I'm ever going to stop finding the leech dance funny.
Really, it's a wonder that they can walk at all.
Do the leech boogie. Arm suddenly flies through head.
If they had a voice, they'd probably just be going.
I kind of want to say what they're doing is the DreamWorks Shuffle, just because it looks like animation errors aplenty.
It really does.
So does swiping the knife not work for bats like it does for leeches?
Well, they don't stick to you, and the way the leeches work is they stick to you for a moment and then it hurts you, so you have a little time to shake it off. For the bats, I think you can use the knife, but you have to have like split-second timing.
Gotcha. Didn't know if it was viable.
I think it might be, but it's not worth it if it is.
I also just realized the game totally gives you clues when someone is going to come back to life with the cursor.
Yep, well, I mean, if you see a body lying there, especially in this game, it's gonna come back.
Yeah, but I noticed one of the unconscious guys had the headshot cursor on him.
And that is Crimson Head.
Huh. Let me guess, they keep coming back?
Yeah, they're... Again, we'll get a proper introduction later, but, they're what happens in the remake when you kill a zombie, but don't, you don't burn the body. They come back later, stronger and faster.
So, again with the Castlevania. Like, the red ones come back.
One thing I didn't mention before, the headshot counter in the, or the critical hits counter in the results screen, it only counts headshots with the pistol on zombies or the Crimson Heads.
Huh, okay.
Every other critical hit you get just doesn't count towards that. And there are some levels that... there's one level that's only Crimson Heads. And those are real hard to get a headshot on.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Also, this guy's back.
You aren't kidding. You did say they were going to become kind of common.
What do we have here?
Well, I mean, this one's literally the same one, but...
Oh,
You were
okay.
supposed to have been disposed of.
Oh, you're okay.
And he just sort of... Yeah, this... He just walks at you, you shoot him.
He doesn't seem like the most useful weapon.
This one's supposed to be like a failed tyrant, I think.
Oh, okay.
So it's like extra shitty.
I love that concept.
Some of the other ones are much harder to deal with.
Just the fact that when you have some kind of horrible mutation program and you have the failed products, it's not like an iPod where you can just replace it. It's like you've got this whole horrible freak baby.
He's just gotta RMA this monster.
Oh, that's a great line. An arm made a monster and a heart full of tumors.
What?
That's a good description.
I that's not what I said, but anyway.
Oh, I thought you said an arm made of monster.
Yeah, this goes on for a while. I don't know. I think this might be the only time I've ever done it without getting hit at all.
Oh, nice. This goes on a while. The boss drops dead of shame. Does it? Of course it gets back up. Why did I ask?
Apparently even
Switch into the Magnum. We got a Magnum.
Oh, nice.
And damage race, go.
Dang.
I win.
That dude only had half a health bar. That's kind of sad.
No, he had a full health bar. The Magnum is just that good.
Oh, wow. On my screen, it just looked like you straight up had him at half health and he croaked.
It's brittle. The BOW still needs a little more work.
What? What do you mean the bow needs more work? You took that thing out in 5 shots.
Wesker's only real characteristic is smug.
My gun's not good enough. It should have been one-hit kills.
And he meant BOW, bioweapon.
Oh, okay. That's not how you spell that at all.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what they call it
Okay.
in the series.
All right, I'm gonna take your word. Tame motherboard.
I bet the leech growth records are real exciting.
Day 12. It's still long.
It's a little bigger today.
Oops, we dropped a monkey in the cage. They got bigger.
We got bored today and stuck a centipede. It got real big. You can also customize the Magnum, but as you can see, that thing does ridiculous damage already.
Weaker than other magnums.
Yeah, I think there's like one other Magnum, I don't remember.
That's still sobering scale.
We don't need to upgrade it. Anyway, next time, Beginnings 2, it's
The beginninger.
Weskerier than ever.